Today I'm going to review Taste the Blood of Dracula.
Dracula's blood.
Taste the Blood of Dracula came out in 1970 and is a Hammer production. It's the fifth in the Dracula series and the fourth to star Christopher Lee. He wasn't in Brides of Dracula. This is the second Dracula film to be made in 1970. Scars of Dracula also came out that year. Taste the Blood of Dracula was directed by Peter Sasdy and written by Anthony Hinds, music by James Bernard. The UK cut runs 95 minutes. However, the US had 4 minutes cut out, cutting out the brothel scene. It was released on a double bill with Crescendo. Dracula was originally not going to be in this film. Instead, they were going to feature Lord Courtly being resurrected from the dead. However, Hammer persuaded Christopher Lee to be in it because the American distributor refused to release the film if Dracula was not in it. So this explains why Dracula is not in much and speaks very little in the film. The film stars Christopher Lee, Anthony Collin, Linda Hayden, Geoffrey Keen, Ralph Bates, Peter Sallis, John Carson, Martin Jarvis, Roy Kinnear. It also features Michael Ripper and Madeline Smith.
Shooting it, okay.
So the plot of this film was set in Victorian London instead of Transylvania. You see the ending of Dracula's Risen from the Grave, where that brilliant scene where there's blood coming out of Dracula's eyes and there's a cross through his chest. So you see that again, then it continues. There's a character played by Roy Kinnear who collects Dracula's blood. It's turned to ashes. His cloak and ring bring them back to London. And Lord Courtly knows he has them, played by Ralph Bates, and he gets these 3 Victorian gentlemen to buy them so he can do a ritual to resurrect Dracula. And these 3 gentlemen, they're like hypocrites. They go to brothels and all sorts. They make on that the church goers, but they're really a bunch of twats. So in a way, this film's kind of like about the generation gap, about the parents of the children are hypocrites. So this film has an amazing cast. Ralph Bates, who plays Lord Courtly's brilliant. They were originally going to have him star in the film, but they got Christopher Lee back playing Dracula. And the character Hardgood, he's bloody hilarious, a right hypocrite. There's even a scene where he's going to whip his daughter, and it's kind of implied that there's a sexual thing as well about it. And there's a lot of characterisation in this film, because you don't see Dracula until halfway. It gives you time to focus on the characters. So you see Hargood, Paxton and Secker, and they come across as hypocrites. They're like goody two-shoes, but really they're going to brothels.
You were smiling and flirting with that young man.
But that was Paul, Father.
I don't care. He's still a young man, and you're a young woman. A sexually mature young woman. But you can help behaving like a harlot.
Father!
A harlot in God's house.
That bloody Hargood. He was a bloody hypocritical twat. Charity work in the extend my bloody arse. He was out bloody banging prostitutes. It was a bit like you, Phil, when you go to Newcastle.
Oh, my God.
Blasphemy will only make it worse.
I do not go to Newcastle picking prostitutes up. Do it at Durham. So it kind of like shows the hypocrisy of Victorian gentlemen, and also about the generation gap, about parents that lecture the children, but they're just as bad, if not worse. Some of these bloody old buggers are worse than young uns. They're always slanging bloody kids off. Yeah. These old buggers are just jealous, twisted twats. Yeah, you're right, Bones. There are some nasty old folk who call young uns. So it's almost like old versus young. And it's interesting what Dracula does, because his servant, played by Ralph Bates, gets killed. He gets the children of the 3 gentlemen to kill them off. So, for instance, Hargood, Dracula gets his daughter to kill him. So I thought that was really unusual, using their offspring for revenge.
Atlantic here, on the outside of the nose, I think it gives a slightly more savage expression. They say that eyebrows that meet in the middle mean that you've got homicidal tendencies. So, you know.
Also, the film looks really good on Blu-ray. This particular film looked really dark in places. There were some scenes like around the church where you couldn't hardly see the picture. But like on Blu-ray, it's nice and bright and you can see everything. Perfect quality. And the film looks like rich and expensive for a Hammer film. I think the highlight of the film is the activation scene where they use a ritual and Lord Courtly cuts his hand and he gets the three men to try to drink it. It looks really gory, the blood. And the character Linda Hayden plays, and her mother, you feel sorry for them because Hargood's such a nasty character. Hey, Phil, that Linda Hayden's hot. Yes, Bourne, she still looks nice now. Bloody hell, I would still do it. The music score's better than usual by James Bernard. The film's not without its faults though. It is a pity that Christopher Lee's not in much and he doesn't have much to say. In his death sequence where he falls off the church onto the altar and dies, that's a bit disappointing. But I thought overall it was excellent. This kind of like hits all the points that I like about 70s horror films. And the plot is interesting about the generations, about the young versus the old. I thought that was really clever, that. So out of 10 I'm going to give this top marks. 10 out of 10. One of the best in the series. But I do think films I do like it. Bloody good film, Phil. Top marks. You can't beat Christopher Lee as Dracula. So now I've reviewed all the Dracula series. There's 9 altogether. So I'll do a special video ranking them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Like, subscribe and share. Bye. Bye.
You pathetic, spineless fools.
You drink then! You drink it! You drink the filth!